Mitch, it's that time of the year where everything starts to really ramp up. You've been in for pre-season now for a couple of weeks. How have they been?
Yeah, you're exactly right. It does ramp up. It's been great to drip feed some new guys in, some guys that have been here all throughout off-season. So we're itching at the bit to get out there and get on the floor, but there's obviously a process put in place to, like I said, drip feed guys in. And now that everyone's here, other than the two Kiwi boys away at the Asia Cup, it's really exciting.
Let's touch on the roster, in particular the new lads have come in. There weren't too many to mention at the start, but I think it was earlier this week that you literally had everyone through the door. How excited are you to see A, everyone here at the same place, and B, the types of people that are here through the door?
Yeah, it's amazing. There's a lot to name, but each guy that's come through the doors so far has had a really good energy about them, which, I guess the core guys that have been here for a while now, I think we got 5 or 6 of those guys, and then to add, some youth, some experience, both I think are going to be valuable down the stretch of the season.
And you're someone that's played NBL for a long time, been at the Bullets for a few years now, but when you're sort of starting those discussions with Stu and Mao, and they're talking about the types of players that they're recruiting, and it's players like Jalen and Javon, does that get you going, get you sort of excited for the season?
Yeah, very, very much so. It's cool to bring in, the high-level talent that we have. We also bring back someone like Sam McDaniel, who missed, majority of the season last year. So I think that side of things, it does get you excited. You got to try and rein it back in as well, because it is a very, very early, but everyone starts out with the same goal, and ours is a process in the works.
And it's not just the games themselves, but I can imagine the intensity of the training steps up when the calibre of players come through the door. You've got someone like Alex Dukas, who's obviously been playing at OKC. When he walks in through and plays on this court, then there's a level to the training.
Yeah, for sure. He brought great energy day one, with the voice and just a fun, energy about him. So to have that on the floor is great. It allows some of us more experienced guys to lay back and handball those ones off, which I think is great. It's a good learning tool for those young guys coming in as well, that, this environment needs to be fun for us to be performing at our best. It can't be a drag or, we're coming in here to work. It needs to be a fun environment, and that's what everyone's done so far.
And let's touch on you and your responsibilities as a player. I think whenever I see the team down here, it's often you talking and whether it's giving tips or talking more generally. How much do you enjoy that leadership side of things when the group gets together?
Yeah, it's fun. I've kind of had to learn to do that at an early age. Coming into a professional environment at the age of 18 in a role of a point guard, it's quite frightening to tell grown men with kids, what to do and how to do it. So it's been a work in the progress, but I've been lucky to be around some great leaders, just to be a sponge and pick and choose what I want to use. At the end of the day, we're all here to achieve success, and that's including individuals and if you celebrate each other's success along the way, it makes for a very fun time.
And have you sort of got to adjust the way that you're talking to players when you've got someone like, again, we'll use Jalen as an example, who's been in this league a long time, being an MVP, versus someone like Tristan, who maybe is in a sort of slightly different situation as an up-and-coming player? Are you sort of tailoring the way that you deliver information to those guys?
Maybe to begin with, but everyone responds differently, so you need to figure that out pretty quick as a leader. Tristan Devers is someone that wants to just learn everything as fast as he can and put it into his game. So constantly talking to him about different things. And Jalen's an ultimate pro, so I'm sure the message will get across a lot quicker to him than as it would TD.
And Stu, got a new coach. How's he been for the first few weeks?
Yeah, he's been good. Obviously wetting his feet a little. It's obviously the importance of Vandy and DMAC and Pat, who have been here a while now, know the ropes. So it's allowed Stu to come in and add his touch to it, which is great. He's really good at handling personalities and driving a high standard. So it's been fun. It's been really fun.
You know what success looks like and what sort of characteristics is required for success. Do you see that both in the coaching group and in the playing group at the club at the minute?
Yeah, definitely. The more successful groups that I've been a part of in the past have kind of been player-driven, and that's where I see this group at the moment. Each day we've come in and have we got better? Yep. that's kind of the checklist we're kind of working off. And yeah, I think it's a really exciting time. Trying to hold back expectations and things like that, but at the end of the day, you know, we're here to play basketball, and like I said, there's been a no DH policy, so everyone's come in and they've been a really good guy, good teammate, and just competing. That's what I love.
And the club and the side's looking good, but also the league-wide is looking good. You know, you go on social media and see the moves that certain clubs are making almost every day now with the rosters nearly complete. Is, again, as someone who's played in the league a long time, do you look at the standard of players and teams at the moment and say this is probably as strong as the league's ever been?
Yeah, without a doubt. Each year it continues to grow. Just the amount of eyeballs that this league sees, game in, game out, you know, I think it's a place where everyone wants to be. As a local guy, you know, we're lucky that this is our home league. You know, as imports and next stars and things like that want to come and play, there's only very limited spots. And yeah, like I said, it's been a dream come true for me to play in the NBL, and yeah, hopefully I can make it last.
I think it's 50 days until the season, or the home season, gets underway. Less than that, clearly, until we play Breakers away from home. What sort of message have you got for members and fans out there ahead of the new season starting?
I think you got to get in quick. Memberships are going to be going out hot. It's an amazing season. Games come thick and fast, and this team is very special. We're building something here, not only on court but off court, in the community as well. And I think you'll definitely need to be a part of it.
And just a final one, do you go as specific as a group as setting a goal for this year, or is it more sort of, you know, one step at a time and see where we get to?
Yeah, I think everyone has the goal of winning a championship, but for us there's a process put in play, and we're going to keep that behind closed doors. But yeah, there's definitely goals along the way. We've got a great medical staff that are going to help with that, you know, off court, with goal setting and things like that put in place, and I think, you know, it's going to make a massive difference.